Hey everybody, it's me. I just wanted to do a short video and catch you guys up on how I'm feeling right now. Last Sunday, I woke up just coughing nonstop. I started feeling bad. I took my temperature and I had like 102 temperature, and I told one of my coworkers, and she was nice enough to bring me the COVID-19 the home test. And when I took the test, I tested positive. And so for the next 3 days, I was constantly going up and down with my temperature, feeling tired, coughing a lot, and just the fever stayed at the 102 mark. And so that's when my friends and my coworkers and family members were like, now we're getting worried. So on Thursday, I did an virtual online doctor consultation. And with that consultation, the doctor told me that she was a little worried as well and suggested that I get this antibiotic. It's like some a regimen treatment for COVID that you can get. It's an infusion, and you get other like treatments along with it as well. And so I went on Friday morning to the Family Medical Center in McDonough, and I had to get there early in order to get in line just to be seen for the day. So guys, I got there at 6:50 in the morning and waited in line, and it was quite an experience. There was a lady in the parking lot. It was an older couple walking, and they were asking where they should go to get in line. And then a lady like came around the curve and just hit an older guy, and all you heard was like a thump, and people were like, an ambulance was called, the police, the fire department, and people were running, they ran into the clinic to get help. And so, oh my God, I was just like, I can't believe this is happening. So that was a pretty like crazy morning. So after they wrote me down to be seen, I sat in my car for like 4 hours. Let's see, like 8:45, so it was 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so like 3 hours before they even gave me back my driver's license and my insurance card. And then I realized that I didn't have my charger. So I called and I said, hey, I don't have my charger. So if you call me, if you need me, just come to my car because I won't be able to get the phone call. And so the guy at the desk said, well, let me check and see how far down you are. And he said, you still have like another 2.5 hours to go. So he said, you have time to go home and charge your phone. So I went home to go charge my phone. And then I came back at 2 o'clock, and I didn't get called in until 4:30. So I had to sit in my hot car, and it was crazy because, especially with having COVID, basically this clinic is only treating people with COVID. And so you have to have COVID in order to, be treated. And so I went in at 4:30, and the first thing they did was give me another COVID test, and it was still positive. And this is Friday. And then I had chest x-rays done, and the nurse told me that I had some congestion on my lungs. Sorry for the coughing. And then I started the treatment around, so basically I went in at 4:30, and I didn't start my treatment until around 7, I think, 7 something or whatever. And so I was hooked up to the IV, and my arm is just like, look at that bruise, and it still hurts from, the IV being in my arm. And I had antibiotics, they gave me steroids, pain medicine, and they took a lot of blood. And so I asked the lady, I said, how can I, test? I want to make sure I test back. I want to make sure I test negative before I go back to work. So what can I do? And then she said that with a swab, like when you get COVID, she said that it can come back positive for 3 months, up to 3 months with the swab test. And so she advised me to come in and do like a blood test, because she said with the blood test, they can do, a blood count to see if the antibodies are going down or up or whatever, And it's been really important to me to be negative before I go back to work, of course, and I don't know if people even think about that. I think a lot of times people might think, well, let me quarantine for 10 days and then that's it. But no, I'm going to make sure I get tested again, and that is negative before I actually walk back into the school again. And so I was done around probably like 9 o'clock. So it was a long process, and it was totally worth it. And it was free. And I don't know why, but today I'm tired. I'm coughing a lot. And so with the treatment, it's supposed to help you not get to the point where you need to go to the hospital. And so it's supposed to help with recovery, but you have to get the treatment within the first 10 days after your symptoms start with COVID. So I would definitely suggest that if you can't get an appointment, because I tried to find like, free places to get an appointment for Lauren and I couldn't. So I didn't go out, I'm sorry. Yesterday, her dad went out and got a home test, and Lauren tested negative. So thank God for that. And she's been doing a great job taking care of me. And I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been checking on me and everything. And COVID is definitely real. It's definitely going to make me a different person going back into the work environment, as far as like with, making sure everything is being wiped down, keeping my mask on, social distancing and all that. I definitely don't want to experience this again. I'm constantly tired, like I'm up, and I can have some energy, but then I'm tired. But it does feel good to finally be at a point where I can do stuff for myself. And so yeah, I just wanted to catch you guys up on it. And I hope everybody's doing well. I'm okay. Right now, my plan is to return back to work the day after Labor Day. So I hope to see everybody soon. Take care. Goodbye.